right, so second thing we're doing is we're going to put our accessory mount in because, well, we live in a free state. So you're going to get your accessory mount, your 2 parts and a couple of bolts. I'll show you that in a minute. And we use Alien Gear shells. So this is how it's going to come. So when you get it, you're going to have this packet, which will have the Allen key in it to use for the hardware for this. And then whatever shell you opted to get for your firearm. So depending on which side you're going to put it on, driver or passenger, you might have to move the retention. And then you're just going to take off this thumb and this mounting part here. So you're just going to remove that. So when you're done, I already have one apart. You're going to have your 2 shells with whatever side. This is going to go on the driver's side, so I left it over here. And then you're going to have some random hardware that came off with this, which you're going to reuse, and your 2 locks. All right, so simple hand tools, 1/4 inch ratchet, 10mm deep socket or extension, little screwdriver to take the cap off, 5mm Allen key, 9/64 Allen key, and then the provided Allen key that came with the holster. So you're gonna take a little screwdriver, pop this little plug out, put it on the side so you don't lose it. Grab your ratchet, your 10mm, remove the factory bolt that's in here. Put that on the side. So now we're gonna take our base, which is keyed exactly the same way as the factory one was. The little notch goes in the notch that's cut out here. So you just sit it in there, push it in a little bit, take the bolt that we supplied you with, and then run that in until that's tight. All right. Now you're gonna take your plate. You're gonna take your plate with one of the bolts that we gave you, and you're gonna line it up depending on where your holster is. Depends on where this bolt's gonna go. So depending on the size of the holster is where you're gonna do that. Then you're gonna take your other bolt and then just put it in one of the other holes just to hold it in so you can tighten this bolt. You're going to tighten that bolt. Okay? Because you're not going to be able to get to this bolt again once the holster's in. So tighten that bolt, and then take the factory holster bolt out. We're going to use this to mount the holster. Okay? So now you're going to take your inside shell, all right? It's the part without the retention on it. And you're going to line it up with the one that you use to hold it is going to be your longer bolt. Okay, just start that, and then whichever one it lines up on top, you're going to use the shorter bolt that came with the holster. And then once they're both snug, then you can tighten them down. So now we got half the shell in here. So you take the other half of the shell and it slides over. It only goes in one way. And you just push it down till it clicks. Take your little retaining nubs, put them in. So it looks like that. So now it's nice and sturdy here. And then you're going to take whatever you're going to put in there. And that's it. Nice, clean, out of the way.